When are we going to get a YouTube what? Metal. It says Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft. Just turned on. So we're on YouTube now. We're live. You want to see? Hold on, I'll show you. Oh. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Ready? Yeah. See? There. You're on Papa's YouTube channel.
I can't see.
You can't see it.
Computer. Pull it down a little. Pull it down more.
More. See, look.
I see it.
See right there? There. Right. Right now. See, Seth, I'm talking with Seth on the phone. On FaceTime. Tell everybody hi, Seth.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this
Awesome. All right. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Angie says hi. She tells you hi.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hold on. Say it again.
Hi, Angie.
So he is adorable, isn't he? So I'm waiting on Michelle, and we're talking to my grandson Seth. He's
just your grandson.
Our grandson.
Oh, no, that's fine. If you want to snatch him up that way, just
And
the rest of them.
he's several. I'll tell them you're in a state. He's in a state that's considerably far away from us. But yeah, whatever.
Hey, Seth, let's not tell everybody where you're at.
We're not telling people where you're at because you're so cute. Somebody won't come and get you.
That's not safe, okay?
Okay. Hey, buddy. You wanna?
We'll let him be on for a little bit.
You wanna be on for a little bit? You wanna be on my channel? You wanna be on the video?
Yeah. On the phone.
There. Can you see? See?
Yeah.
Yep. There you are. There you go.
You need to practice that, Holmes.
We are doing really good. We're doing pretty decent. I'm having a great time, to be totally honest.
Don't let him lie to you. He was going absolutely berserk yesterday, pacing the floor.
No, hold on.
Couldn't keep himself happy or occupied.
I'm not staying in the house. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, you're out in the woods and stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since we've actually been seeing him, physically being able to grab him and pick him up and hug him. But that's going to change soon.
Oh, where'd you go, Seth? That's it on camera, dude.
Hey, buddy. But we FaceTime with him all the time.
Oh yeah, we miss it a lot, Jay.
Yes.
We miss being on the road hardcore.
As soon as everything gets back to as normal as it's going to get anytime soon, we are taking back off. Absolutely. I've been going out in the woods and hanging out. I've been doing a lot of training, my martial art training.
Oh, thanks, Jay. We miss doing them.
Well, they'll get back up soon.
My channel, I've been knocking out a lot of videos.
Yeah. So, well, later on we can discuss. There's going to be a change on my channel a little bit too. So, what you doing there, Seth? What you doing? He was just talking. He was talking earlier about some bats being in his backyard, and we were discussing about him wanting a bat as a pet. And I told him that's not a good idea. Tell him about the bats.
It's not a good idea.
It's not a good
Bats
idea.
are not good pets, dude.
Hey, Seth. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman.
I'm in a good. Hey, don't get lippy with them.
So yeah, we
lost Seth. Well, maybe he's calling back. Hey, don't get lippy with them.
I think I've seen this. How many videos do you have up now? I know I've seen 2 of them. Uh-oh. Yeah, that sounds cool. Can't wait to see that. It'll be fun.
Wait, did I miss a video? You've got 2 up, Angie?
Don't you have 2? Didn't you have 2
I
videos?
thought I saw 1.
Maybe I'm mistaken. Just 2, yeah.
I didn't see. I will watch it as soon as we're done here, Angie. Why did I not get notified?
I didn't get notified either, but I saw it. Yeah, it was
I will definitely go watch it.
the books and the
Nice.
activity pages and that sort of
Nice.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet. Yay, I need a Dollar Tree haul to watch. Nobody's doing any Dollar Tree hauls.
I was actually wondering why I seen it and commented that I commented on it before she did. So
why didn't you say, hey, Angie's got another video up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna fire him, Angie. Where'd you go, Seth?
That's a lot of working. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of training. I actually go out in the woods and I spend 3 or 4 hours out there beating the crap out of trees and rocks and stuff. So actually went up to the dojo today. I had a great time.
Uh-oh. What'd you do to Patrick?
Re-uploading.
Oh.
Maybe I should start
Seth
re-uploading. LOL. Doing this during this time off.
Might as well. What else you got to do, Jay? Oh, yes. Yes. I miss buying the baby's clothes.
I have been trying to keep myself busy. My only 2 activities is going out in the woods.
And keeping me happy.
With that, but going out in the woods and training in my martial arts. And I've been combining both of those. So I go out in the woods and roam around and do a lot of my training out there now.
Seth, we're going to hang up because I don't think we need to have the other kids on the YouTube, okay?
And we're going to have to. All right, well, we will see you later.
We love you.
All right. Well, awesome. And as soon as this whole craziness stops and we get back on the road, we're going to come knocking on your door, buddy.
Okay? The back door?
The back door?
All right, the back door. Love you.
Maybe I'll have a bat in my hand.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Love you. I love you. I'm Batman. All right.
All right.
There we go. So we talked with Seth.
The other kids started coming into the room, and I'm not careful putting.
Yeah, we talked with Seth a good amount. He calls us all the time.
Almost every night now.
He calls us all the time. Let's see. How's your parents doing?
Oh, my parents are doing good. My mom is getting a little stir crazy.
Her dad's getting a little cranky.
Daddy's getting a little cranky. I think it's kind of funny because before all this started, well, about 6 months ago, my mom was helping out a friend of hers and was basically on the run every day. And then like 5 months, so like a month after, 5 months ago, so shortly before all of this started, she finally put a kibosh on some of that and was only leaving the house like 2 or 3 times a week versus every day. This is annoying.
Oh, on.
Didn't know it was gonna pull
my gi.
Freaking mountain and stuff on me. There we go. So anyway, so then her leaving and comings and goings was down to about 3 days a week. Well, now she's home every day. And honestly, I think Daddy is getting more frustrated than Mom is.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really go out and do anything.
Daddy never goes anywhere. His alone time is when Mom leaves the house.
Stuck in the house.
He's
normally
not stuck.
He
makes himself stuck.
Yes, he
could go.
Yes,
but he refuses to.
He stays in the house.
And so, health-wise, they are fine.
Yes.
But we've been very careful in observing the distancing. Even if we go to town, we make sure that we've germicided and changed clothes before we go in the house. We don't
talking about me making up words. Germicided? That's not a word. That's like my kitchen dream.
We germex ourselves. But my point is, we're taking. Thank you. Good point. Touche. My point is that we are being very careful around them, especially. So, right, busted. But Thank you for asking. That's very kind. They're fine. They're doing good.
Yeah, so as far as my parents, how's your family doing? Well, right there.
I'm fine.
Yeah, my 5 kids are doing just fine, and my 3 grandbabies are doing just fine. I should let me rephrase that.
Yeah. No.
As far as the 3 grandbabies are doing just fine, and the one on the way is doing fine too. We've got another grandbaby coming.
Hopefully.
Well,
Cross your fingers.
that's the story.
Yeah, this mama has trouble with pregnancy.
That is true.
And she
But
actually is not supposed to get pregnant.
My oldest, yes.
Shanae is pregnant again.
My oldest is pregnant again, number 4. So, and I'm all about it, because the more grandkids I have, the more happy I am. So
yeah, she told us a couple months ago that she was told she'd had a miscarriage.
Yes.
And then when we saw her a few days ago by chance, we ran into her when we were running into Walmart for something real quick. Yeah, right. Hi, tea time.
Hey, how you doing?
She informed us that was not the case, that she is still pregnant.
Yes.
So,
yes, she told me.
Grandbaby number 4 on the way, and we don't have any other information. We don't know a due date.
Nothing.
As a matter of fact, I was going to try to call her today, but somebody never came home. So
I went to the dojo and I stayed for a while.
He left at like 11 o'clock this morning and didn't get home until almost 6 o'clock tonight.
And I would have stayed longer, but.
And I loved the man, but it was kind of nice that he went to the dojo and was there all day long.
Well, on a normal time, I go to the dojo a lot, and I spend a lot of time there.
My mom.
So
I went in the house to I wanted some ice. We don't have ice out here. I just wanted some ice.
So how you doing, T?
Went in the house to get some ice, and Mom's the dog followed me, of course. And Mom's like, "You taking the dog back out with you?" I said, "Nope, y'all are puppy sitting. I'm having some actual alone time." And I made the dog stay in the house for a little bit too.
Yes. So
how's tea time doing?
So yes, we're going to be grandparents again. It's going to be awesome. I want all of my kids to have a dozen kids.
I don't want that Christmas list, boy.
Because
it's hard enough to buy them for the
more the grandbabies I have, the happier I feel. I just love grandbabies. So yes,
grandbabies are the funnest.
They are so much more fun.
This might be the first one that we're not going to be able to be there for the birth.
That's true. We may not be there for the birth.
He's cut the cords on the first 3.
Yeah, I've been lucky. Well, we've been lucky enough to be at the births of all of the grandbabies,
like coaching her and everything.
And I've actually got to cut the umbilical cord on all the 3 that we have now. I've always been very, very, very connected to my grandkids. Sometimes I think even more so than my kids.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way sometimes.
It does. It feels that way sometimes. But oh yeah, your kids are fantastic.
Definitely,
yeah,
Angie.
I had a blast hanging out with your kids.
Aw, well, he is a good papa.
Yeah,
he is a good papa.
I love being papa.
He was a good dad too, so it's not like that was hard.
Hey, Alan, how you doing? It's nice to see you. I'm glad you came by. We were just talking about how Michelle and I are going to be grandparents again. Number 4. We got our 4th one on the way, and I'm excited. I'm so happy. We're also very, very excited to hopefully this craziness gets settled down soon, and her and I can get back out on the road. We've decided that definitely as soon as everything becomes as close to,
I say as soon as all the parks start opening back up, so we got a place to go.
Yeah, as soon as the parks and rest stops and all that become available, we are out of here. I don't mind being around here. I really don't. I love the woods. The woods are my favorite part of this entire area that we live in. I love the woods, but I'm more than excited about getting out and getting back on the road. Hey, tea time's going stir crazy. Stuck in her house, working working from home, working from home. Well, hey, look at it on the bright side. At least you have a craft room. Not everybody even has their own little craft room. Her craft room is a table sitting over in the corner over
It's
there.
even not even sitting up; it's folded up.
Yeah, and yeah, craft rooms. It's awesome. When we had our house, I had my own room that was my little bushcraft room, and I could put all my stuff in that. And at one point, I even had an entire shed, a 16 by 20 shed that I had my dojo in. So it's always nice to have a little place you can take off. And at this point, I wish I was stuck in my house.
Oh,
Angie's still working.
Yeah.
Angie's still working a lot. So yeah, I can understand that. I am not a house body. I'm not one of those people that hang out at home. So when we sold everything we had, including our house, it didn't bother me a bit because I don't like being stuck in one spot or in one room or anything like that. So and I haven't really been now either, to be totally honest. For the most part, I have not really altered a lot of what I do on a daily basis, other than students aren't coming up to the dojo. So when I do go up there, I basically just train by myself and get some personal training in.
Yeah, Angie, I bet you are. So has your numbers, have they gone, like, what I don't know how to phrase the question without giving away totally what you do. I think we've talked about what you do before. How many kids have you had? And have you been able to maintain your number of teachers? Have you had to drop your staff? How has that gone for you? And don't we have another prize for her?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Sorry. Oh wow, okay.
I don't know where it is.
It should be in there somewhere. You took it that one day, actually. You grabbed it and said, I'm going to set this over here for her. What'd you do with it, Mr. Hansy? Is it out in the van?
No. Oh, it's right here.
Uh-huh. Right where who put it?
Whatever.
He takes stuff, and then he asked me where he put it.
Okay, all right. So
Ninja?
Angie, I was going through a bunch of my stuff, and I found this, and as soon as we can get together sometime, I'll give it to you.
Wow. Jay, thank you for that.
So yes, let's see what we got here. Oh, season 3. There you go. Of The Good Witch.
We need to bring that to you.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, when I purchased this, it's not even open.
No,
I never even opened it up. So I realized that some of it I could watch on YouTube, and I started watching it. And for some reason, I just couldn't get interested in it. So I said, well, there's no reason to even open that season 3 up. I'll take it back, or I'll sell it, or do something like that to it.
That sounds like a good owner.
Never came up, so I'll give that to you.
Well, that's awesome. It's not how most daycare owners go, so that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Ugh. So there you go. Hopefully you can find 1 and 2 somewhere. I don't have 1 and 2. I think they're up to season like 5 or something right now. But I tried to watch a little bit of it, and I just couldn't get interested.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I like watching martial art videos on YouTube. That's about all I watch. As a matter of fact,
crazy all kinds of stuff.
We have our Blu-ray collection sitting over in the corner over there.
Yeah, but our Blu-ray player's not acting right.
And we aren't even watching them.
Because the Blu-ray player keeps jacking
Oh, I'm
up.
not watching them because I'm not
I'm
watching.
not watching them because the Blu-ray player keeps messing
Okay.
up. It'll play DVDs, but when you try to watch a Blu-ray, it's not wanting to work.
The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Hello. Who's that? Who's Mort Drucker?
I don't know. I don't think we know who that is. I'm getting patted. Benny Hill.
Don't you wish your girlfriend knew? We're on your channel.
We're on my channel, no singing. Yeah. We don't have television. What kind of movies do you like?
Oh gosh. Well, Disney movies, of course.
Disney.
That doesn't even need to be said. A lot of action stuff. Fast and the Furious, Bad Boys. I also like a lot of girly chick flicks, like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, the Bridget Jones series.
First time here, I guess.
Yeah, Gypsy, I think you're new. Thank you for joining us.
Well, it's very nice that you came by.
I'm sorry to hear about the death of somebody. I wish I knew who you were talking about. It is sad. I mean, especially if it's dealing with a virus issue, because natural death is bad enough, but then we compound it because of the pandemic. And with, nobody being able to actually do a funeral, it's just not cool. But Jay, I like a very eclectic style. Okay, the only movies I don't like are
the kind I watched.
The horror movies. And I get annoyed at his chopstalkies because I get sick of hearing those stupid sound effects. Stupid.
Oh, that
Stupid.
makes them fun.
No.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
So is that the guy's real name? Or was that his? Because Mort's an interesting first name when you say he died. Because
yeah.
Mort actually means death.
Well, his name was Mortimer, and he shortened it.
Still means death.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do horror movies. Some sci-fi I like, depending on how stupid the sci-fi goes.
I love sci-fi and fantasy.
Fantasy.
Love fantasy.
Depends on the movie. Hi,
Hey,
Carol.
Carol. How you doing?
How's Derek?
Of course, martial art movies are my favorite. I love spy movies. Real name.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. I never really got into Mad Magazine.
No.
Yeah, I never really got into Mad Magazine.
We watched The Walking Dead for like the first 6 or 7 seasons, and then we were done.
I looked at it on occasion, and I remember the one of the inside or outside cover. You folded it,
Pitch Perfect,
and it created it. I don't know. I just never really got into Mad Magazine, so.
We haven't watched The Walking Dead since like season 7, I think, was when we finally stopped. I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It was either 6 or 7 when we. It was when they introduced that one moron that used to hit people. That would hit people with that.
Negan.
I don't know.
Negan, I think,
anyway,
was his name.
When they killed what was his
name? The Oriental guy.
Yeah, Glenn. When they killed Glenn, I was over it.
Richard was over it. I managed to make it through that season, but barely.
I was done.
So Derek's been able to work from home.
Me,
if he goes missing.
Don't look my way.
Isn't it hilarious when they're gone all the time? We're like, oh, we missed them. And then when they're home all the time, we're like, oh, can they go back to work now? I love them. This guy actually took off all day today and went over to the dojo, and I was like...
I was gone all day. I had such a great time.
Thank you.
I love being around her all the time. Really do. And just like she loves being around me.
But sometimes. We need that space.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. yeah. Yeah, it's... And our dog, bless her heart, she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't like the 2 different spaces. My parents are in the house and we're out here. And so she tries to go back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I got bored with it a couple times, and I told myself I was going to stop. I think it was around season 4 and maybe 5 or 6. One of
Yeah,
those
Jay.
seasons. Those I said I'm done with it, and I still gave it another chance and kept. But the season that started out where he was hitting everybody in the head with that bat, and you didn't know who died and who was alive. I don't know. It's so unrealistic. Someone who is going to beat you to death and you know it's going to happen and you sit there and do nothing. You don't even try to jump up and defend yourself. You just let them start bashing people in the head. It's ridiculous. If I was told to get down on my knees, I'd tell them where to go.
Hello, Lupe. How are you?
Hello.
You know what I haven't done once yet since I've been on here?
What?
Hi. There, I finally did it.
Yeah, I don't, I that was the end of it. I was done with it. And to be totally honest, I've never thought twice about the show afterwards. I enjoyed it when I did watch it, like, I don't know, 6, 7 seasons, whatever it was. I enjoyed it, but I don't really regret not watching it anymore. And where exactly would that be?
What?
I don't know. CRP, hey, how you doing?
Hi,
Gypsy
CRP.
says, and where exactly would that be?
Would what be, huh?
I'm not sure. Are you talking to somebody
where,
else?
Where
or
we stay?
I'm not sure. Are you talking about something with us, or are you having a conversation with somebody
CRP,
else?
we have. Our biggest impact is just not being able to travel.
I have not been impacted at all,
That's
other than just not being able to travel.
That's it.
Martial artist from our hometown passed away.
Yeah.
From what they say is COVID.
He was a pretty big impact on our town.
He was,
martial arts.
but he was old and sick anyway. So I don't know.
Carol, it's good that he's got that. You guys got that trailer, so he can go half his workspace. Sorry, my nose is itchy.
Where you tell them to go?
Where did we tell them to go? I didn't tell them to go nowhere.
Are you talking about her and I and me taking off? I'm not sure what the reference is there.
Oh, desperate times. Well, I mean, desperate times in that, we're stuck.
Oh, mentioning the post, desperate times and measures. Okay, I don't.
Well, when I say stuff like that, what I mean is, we're in a pandemic. It's kind of desperate times. People are doing what they need to do to survive. So some measures, people that normally like going to the food bank, we normally don't go to a food bank. Whoa. Yeah, we're supposed to have like 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So
I think the only thing that has directly affected my life is the fact that since the dojo closed down, students don't come to the dojo. So I don't train with other people right now. I train with myself.
I wish.
The longer you're stuck, the more.
Part of the reason we're stuck is because we had to catch up some extra bills.
No.
So that money that we thought we could save by staying, we're not saving.
We don't save money.
And we're no good at that anyway.
We're not. No. We get our money at the beginning of the month, and no matter what we do, it's gone, and we wait until the next month to continue. That's just how it is.
You know what's crazy, Jay, is that you'll see on my channel over the next couple of weeks. We did a stock up haul. If you call 2 cans of corn stocking up and 2 cans of green beans is stocking up, but we don't. That's true. This is true. Well, we help my parents with utilities because we're running off of their electricity and their cables. So while their internet not cable,
yeah, and plus we still have several other bills to deal with.
Yeah.
Even honestly, even if we didn't have the bills, we're still not going to save the money. And that doesn't bother me because, to be totally honest, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and there's no reason why we need to go out without anything just to save a little bit of cash because we don't know what tomorrow's going to happen. When we get back on the road, we're going to do exactly what we have always done. We will head out. We'll fill the tank up. We'll take off and go to our destination. When we need gas, we'll put gas in the van. When we're hungry, we'll get some food. And when we run out of money, we'll stay wherever we're at until we get paid again.
Well, I'd like to go a little bit different when we hit the road, but yes.
Yeah,
we do too. We do too.
Yeah, we were out for a month.
The timing was really,
and honestly,
good and bad at the same time.
You know, to be totally honest, just like almost everything in my life, everything works out perfectly. And even if something initially seems bad or negative, if you look at it from the future person that you will be, and look back, it worked out perfectly. Because the only reason we left Texas in the first place was because that we had to come back here and get our plates taken care of, and which Michelle is very fond of saying, it's because we didn't get our driver's license address changed. Well, so we came back.
Yes, now, and Jade is a very good thing we came home.
If we had not done that, if I hadn't have been the type of person that I am and don't think that the government needs to know where I'm at and what I'm doing and all that sort of stuff, if I didn't have that attitude, we would have changed the address on our van or on our stuff, and we would have had no need to come back.
Yeah.
And then we would have been stuck out on the road when the van broke down, because several days after we got home, the van broke down and we needed to get that fixed. So we would have been stuck on the road and had no way of getting anywhere with a broke down van. So that was beneficial. Plus, if we would have, even if that wouldn't have happened, this whole COVID thing would have happened, and who knows where we'd have been stuck at that point. So,
and I can tell you, because I watch a lot of full-time RVers, and the scramble that some of them are still going through, especially out west. Now Florida has shut down.
Yep. They're sending people away if you don't have if you don't have a
Florida driver's license or are not like a delivery driver delivering goods, they'll turn you around. You can't even get into Florida. And from what I understand, there's 3 people I watch who were staying in Florida. They got booted out of Florida. Now here's the thing: the governor said if you're a short-time renter, but in the press junket that he did, or in the press meeting that he did, he didn't specify what short time meant. So you had a lot of well, we call them snowbirds, but like retirees who live in campgrounds down there that were freaking out because the campgrounds were being told everybody had to leave, but you had people that had paid 6 or 8 months of rent. Yeah, it was just a crazy hot mess. Yeah.
Yeah, our emergency fund is whatever we have at the time.
Well, we're working to fix that, though.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't worry about money, honestly. To be totally honest, I don't worry about anything. I really don't. I'm kind of a fly by the seat of my pants, not knowing what's around the corner, jumping off the cliff before I look down type person. And I've been that way my whole life. Everything is in the long run, everything's always worked out. To be totally honest, some of the most stupid and ridiculous things I've ever done in my life has actually benefited me in the long run. So I don't let things bother me. I don't let things bug me. I don't worry about what ifs. And for a lot of aspects, I don't worry about consequences either, because life is going to be life no matter what. And money won't fix that. Preparation won't fix that. Nothing will change anything. So I just basically say, this is what I want to do. There's no reason why I can't do it. So I go do it, and I let the chips fall where they may. And even if something happens that I think is negative at the time, when I look back at it later in the future, I'm going to see the benefit of it, or I'm going to see the purpose behind it. And I'm okay with that.
CRP, yes, they're all still working. Michael and Jalinda are technically on a 2-week paid leave because they called in one day with symptoms, and then they end up being fine. As soon as she's done,
I'll tell you what I think.
Fine, and yeah, I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
They're fine. It was Michael actually had bronchitis that they didn't even give him a prescription for. And anyway, they're fine. Jane is still working, not a big deal. Why does it always work out? Because we firmly believe it's just supposed to work out. It works out the way it's supposed to.
I am not religious. as a matter of fact, I do not believe in a higher power as far as a deity. I just don't believe that. But I think that things happen because they're supposed to happen, and that's just how they happen. And to be totally honest, I live a blessed life, and I don't know why. I don't. I have no clue why, but I do. I live a blessed life. And I don't worry about it. I think that's part of it. Is it doesn't bother me. You know, I could get hit by a train, and if I live, then I'm okay with that.
Because that train company is paying us a
And
lot of money.
if I don't live, I'm okay with that too.
Woohoo! The train company is paying me a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a firm believer. It's interesting because a lot of people are confused by my my theories and belief system. I don't believe in a deity, but I do believe things happen because of a force that creates that, and it's not just an action reaction thing. I mean, it's like a whatever it is. But I have no idea why everything always works out. I have no clue, but it does.
Okay. No, there is no air conditioning. But we don't plan on being here that long.
No air conditioning. We got a fan though, so and we got 2 doors we can open up and let the air flow through.
We got a window we can open too.
And I guess there's a window too. I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. Again, you know.
We've lived without AC before.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing. I'm pretty easy to get along with because I try not to let anything truly really bother me. Sometimes I have an initial reaction, a negative, or maybe some people would even say violent reaction towards aggression or something like that. But it doesn't last long.
Let's change your subject. Let's change it. Jay Lee wants to know, how did we meet and how long have we been together? Okay, hold on.
Okay, and you don't believe in a higher power and you aren't afraid of dying. Yeah.
No, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Scary. Nah.
See, that's the thing. Nothing scares me. I'm not scared because I'm not afraid. Fear is
mind melded as a child to have that fear, so he doesn't have it.
Fear is an emotion, and I don't know. It just doesn't, you know. So we've been together for 23 years, and how did we meet? This is exactly how we met. My ex-wife broke up with me. Surprisingly to me, I mean, I don't think it was a surprise to anybody else, but to me it was a shock. But she
2 weeks later.
Yeah, she packed everything up, and I believed that we were all moving away because she was moving out of town.
She was in the military, and she was going to her post.
Yes, and I believed I was going with her. The day the U-Haul van showed up, she told me I wasn't going, and that's how I found out I was getting divorced. I moped around the house for a while. One of my buddies came over and said, "Hey, let's go to the video store and rent a movie." So we went to the video store to rent a movie, and guess who was working there?
Me.
And that's how we met. We've pretty much been together ever since.
He had to get a membership because he didn't have a membership, and I asked if I could rub his bald head because it wasn't bald then. He had a military cut, and he walked out, and I looked at the guy I was working with and said, "I'm gonna marry that man." And here we are, almost 24 years later.
We have not stayed in the van since we got here.
It's just easier to be in here.
I suggested we do it a couple times, but to be totally honest, there's no real need to do that right now. And you know,
might as well take advantage of the few extra comforts that we have while we can.
Yeah.
Like in here, we can watch TV at night. We can easily cook at night.
Yeah, there's a few things in here.
You know, it's easier
besides just space. Yeah, besides just space, there's a few things in here that's nice to have, and they're available to us. So there's no reason not to take advantage of it. Once we get back on the road, and we're both super excited about getting back on the road. Yes. Super excited about getting back on the road. Yeah.
Yes, my parents are amazing.
They are very helpful.
I don't think I would argue their generosity. They outstanding.
They have been very helpful. Yeah. Now, I went over to visit my dad last week or so.
That's been almost 2 weeks ago.
Has it been almost 2 weeks? Okay. And he freaked out because I came over there because he's terrified.
Everybody's supposed to be in their house, never leave, never go anywhere.
Yeah, we did take off for a little bit and visited other people.
It became a bigger hassle, and I felt like we were just intruding on more and more people. We had to be like in their houses, whereas here,
we're not in their house.
Yeah. We're literally not in their face.
We're actually in a separated garage.
The other people were not complaining. One of them was my cousin. The other one was our son Michael and his fiance. And initially, especially when we thought we were only going to be here a couple of months at most.
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to be here so long either.
It wasn't such a big deal. But then when we realized, okay, this is going to be like a 3-month issue, I didn't want to house hop every week for 3 months. We are not spring chickens, and it is not easy to go from one house to another every week. Imagine being on vacation and you got to transfer hotel rooms every week. It's a pain in the ass.
So, yeah, plus...
And it's just...
Honestly, I mean...
It's just easier here.
It got complicated. It was just too much moving around.
Shuffling stuff around, carrying stuff in and out.
I was kind of feeling like, we're pestering that person. We're pestering people. So this way, I don't...
And like my cousin, she works days. And so we would feel like from the time she went to bed until she got up, we had to be quiet little mice, and we're nighttime people, and she never complained. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. She bragged to the whole family about how, she's like, I didn't even know they were there. Even once they left, like we left things. Not that her house was in bad condition. You guys saw it in a couple of my videos. Some people commented on it, on what a nice house it was. But I tried to leave it better than when we got there. I swept the floors. We made sure everything was put away. I wiped down the kitchen, made sure all the clean dishes were put away, and the dirty dishes were in the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Like, so that kind of thing. I washed all the sheets that we used and remade the beds. So
our intention was not to really come back ever again. To be totally honest. But no, we're not gonna live here.
We're actually gonna live.
Drugs, how you doing?
Hey, drugs. We're actually gonna live in Florida when we're done traveling. And I have finally found the town. I hope we can find a house in this town. I am excited about this town.
In Arizona, it says to get out. They can't gather or be close to each other. It's all empty desert, so there's no reason to go outside.
Well, and this virus doesn't like heat. From what the CDC was saying, it doesn't like being hot. So they're predicting that once we finally start getting some warm weather, that the cases are going to start dropping because the virus is going to start dropping.
Our town actually literally closed up everything and even the grocery store chains like Walmart and places like that were allowed to stay open weren't allowed to sell anything other than groceries for a while.
For a little while, they considered it non-essentials, and you'll get all this stuff when you guys watch my videos that are coming up. But sue the train. Yes, dang Skippy, I would sue the train company. But just because he's stupid enough to walk on the train track doesn't mean they should hit him. But anyway.
It doesn't matter how much money we make, because if I made $10, we would spend $10. If I made $10,000, we'd spend $10,000. So it doesn't matter what money, and I don't really care much about money anyway. I mean, I like having it so that we're comfortable. But money for the sake of money doesn't really do anything for me. I much rather have, what money gets you instead of the money itself. And
CRP, I don't know if there's been a larger demand on the food pantries or not. I really don't. We did go. That, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, that one time, we haven't done a food pantry forever.
I have no idea what the food pantry situation is.
Yeah, no idea.
Angie,
we're like you. We're avoiding the stores for the most part. When we got paid, we obviously went and did the shopping that we needed to do.
Yeah.
But we had to go 2 counties over to do it because half of what we wanted to purchase, you couldn't buy and cook them all the time.
Yeah. we haven't needed to, nor are we going to do any of that crazy grabbing and shopping.
No, there was never any reason to do that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I don't understand why people did that.
So
even when we had the chance, we didn't buy any more than what we normally would.
no, for years, I was a diehard prepper, and you know it's saved our heinies several times. Yeah. And you know
we finally get rid of it all, and look what happened.
we got rid of most everything.
99%.
But the stuff we got rid of was stuff that we didn't want anyway. You know, a lot of the stuff that I would keep would be stuff that we would only eat if it was like last resort necessity that we didn't really want anyway.
You know, like the zombie apocalypse happened and all the stores were totally empty and there was never going to be any refills.
So we decided that wasn't practical, and it's not really the stuff that you have in events like that. It's the knowledge, skill, and experience that you have to use with what you've already got. That's the important thing. And I've gathered up a pretty decent amount of that. So
which has come in handy
which has come in handy a lot, yeah. And like this situation here, you know, I mean, to me it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Just like we go back to things that doesn't bother me. I'm not worrying about it in the least bit. Because if I'm supposed to die, I'm gonna die, plain and simple. And nothing I'm gonna do is changing that.
What will everyone be doing with their stimulus check?
Getting on the road. But you know,
we're actually buying a few supplies to get back on the road.
I used to make life easier. I used to jump out of planes in the Army, and you know, if I was gonna die doing that,
how are you?
Then I would have. Just like, you know, I have just as much chance dying while I'm sitting in my bed as I do if I go out and jump on a moving train. To me, there's no difference. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen.
We have several plans for our stimulus checks.
Well, most of it we're going to absolutely we're going to save until we get back on the road and then head out, and that's where it's going to be. Use it for the road. There's a few things we want to get. There's some special storage container things that for the van that we want to get. I don't know. I guess it was like a small generator or something she was looking at. Emergency fund, yeah. CR, how you doing? Billy Bird. I don't know if I've said hi to you guys. Hello.
Oh, I didn't even notice Billy Bird. Hi, Billy Bird. Sorry.
Eyeballing you.
I saw CR. I didn't see Billy Bird. Sorry, Billy Bird. How are you guys?
So is anybody doing anything creatively interesting? Or is everybody just...
Yeah, what are you guys doing to stay busy?
Completely bored out of your minds.
Does everybody have all their house, like, the to-do list caught up that you were hoping to take all summer to do? Of course.
Yeah. I've been out in the woods. I go out and train.
Yeah, the problem with us not having a home right now is we didn't have a honey-do list to get done.
Yeah, we
haven't been to... Yesterday, I think, was the most ants in the pants he's had this whole time.
Yeah, I kind of wandered around.
He was driving me nuts.
Yesterday...
He was driving me so nuts.
Well...
That my mom was sitting out in her garage enjoying the weather. I went up there and sat with her. I'm like, well, he's driving me nuts. I love him, but
what was it? Was I in the woods earlier that day, or was it the day?
Yeah, both days.
Okay, so the day before, I went out in the woods and did some pretty decent training for 3 or 4 hours, and then that day I was out for a little bit, but for some reason I just didn't want to be in the woods. Out in the woods, I definitely didn't want to be stuck in the house. To be totally honest, I think what it was, and I didn't realize it at the time. But I think what it was,
the dojo.
Yes,
I knew what it was.
I haven't, I haven't been up at the dojo for a week or two, and I think I really just wanted to go to the dojo and, if nothing else, just sit up there and be there, because it's therapy for me. Just being in the dojo is therapy, just like being out in the woods. But I didn't want to be in the woods, so I think I just really wanted to go to the dojo. So when I got up today, I took off and went to the dojo, and I spent all day up at the dojo.
Like literally all day.
And I had a blast.
Literally
Had
all
a
day.
blast. Didn't
It
do
was
anything.
awesome.
I didn't do anything, but I was there.
It was awesome.
Yeah, she had a great time.
Now
Well, I'm glad she did.
We had fun making a video.
Oh,
we spent a couple of days working on that.
We did. We spent a couple
That'll
days.
Be live. It should be live tomorrow.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So
I went ahead and put it up early because I wanted everybody to see it.
Okay, so yes.
So hard on it.
Go.
Don't give away.
Oh, no. Go to Michelle's channel, Way to Sun. We think tomorrow the video will be released.
Really sure it's gonna be tomorrow.
We spent a couple days playing with this thing, and I had a blast doing it. She had a blast doing it.
Oh my God.
So
it's totally tongue in cheek. It is totally meant to make everybody laugh and go, "Oh my goodness." And I really hope that it's just a way for everybody to kind of forget the world for about 8 minutes.
There you
it's not
go.
even a long video.
There you go.
And just enjoy. Just smile, laugh at us, please.
Oh,
That's what
hilarious.
I want.
Hilarious. Yeah, and
if you guys watch it because you saw our live tonight, put a smiley face on there so I know what sent you over there. That would be cool. In my comments, please.
So, and my channel, Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft, is going to change a little bit. Nothing really noticeable for most people, but I'm going to alter my channel a little bit. So I don't know. I have 2,270 subscribers right now. I'm generally only getting around 30 or 40 views per video, and maybe get a handful to half a dozen or so comments. And I've been
2,280 according to mine.
Oh, okay, 2,280. Awesome. So not only is my outdoor stuff very important to me, but my martial arts stuff is very important to me as well. And I've been posting a lot of stuff about my martial arts because, to be totally honest, I've been focusing on that for several months now, more than anything else. But I understand that a lot of people just aren't interested in my martial arts, and if they're not interested, I'm not going to watch.
Bluebird loves your outdoor stuff.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, what do you guys? Somebody said they were sewing. What are you sewing?
So
creative. What are you sewing?
I have 72 martial art videos up on my channel right now, and all 72 of those have just gotten tossed into a playlist called Digital Dojo, student access only. Now that all of my martial art videos that's in that file, in that playlist, is going to become unlisted here in a few weeks. And I am
DIY.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And I'm going to reserve that playlist for students. Now, not just students that train with me personally and live, but I'm also getting ready to start a distance learning program so that people that want to watch that want to train can do so through distance learning through YouTube videos. So people that want to become students of mine in martial arts are going to have access to this unlisted playlist, and only them. So there'll be more information about that later. I've been trying to work on doing a video for it. I just haven't been able to really do it the way I want. But that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm going to be using that playlist as a storage device for my digital library that will include books and manuals, PDF files for books and manuals. It'll have instructional videos, all amounts of instructional videos that I've collected over my life, and not only the stuff that I've been making recently for YouTube, but I will put a lot of the stuff that I've done over the 41 years of martial arts that I've trained. I've got video of a lot of it from the early 90s on, and I'm going to start posting all that stuff, but none of it's going to be accessible unless you're a distance learning student with Zenshin Aiki. So anyway, that's that. I love doing outdoors videos. I love doing the DIYs. They're bored. She says you guys are bored. Are you bored? She's bored. Do you want to get off?
No, I'm just saying, can we find something to talk about and not just listen to you talk?
Find something to talk about without me talking.
No, I mean, you're taking 20 minutes to talk about your digital dojo.
Okay.
It's a great idea. I think it's going to go well. Stop that. It is too.
Okay, well, somebody bring something else.
You're starting to repeat yourself. Excited. Yeah, do you guys have plans for Easter? You're looking at our plans like we'll just be here doing nothing.
I don't celebrate holidays. I don't see the sense in them. If every day was if you treat every day like it's special, you don't need special days. Plus, the majority of the holidays are religious based, and I'm not religious, so I don't really care about
And that's that.
them. And that's how it is.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So I think the last time I had anything to do with what you guys call Easter, what I would call Ostara, is when Seth was around. We made eggs one year. We did a video on the eggs. That's.
And then we did the Easter egg hunt.
Yep.
The next day.
Yep.
My timeline on Facebook a couple days ago came up with the memory of when we did the.
I saw that. You posted on my Facebook too.
The scavenger hunt.
The scavenger hunt. Yes. When is Easter anyway? 21st?
No, 12th.
12th.
This coming Sunday.
I was backwards. Dyslexia.
You can't even say it, let alone be it.
Yeah.
Dyslexia.
That word. Sunday. I'm so sad we can't go to all Easter eggs.
Exotic cam show? What? I'm scared to know what you mean by exotic, Billy Bird.
Have ever thought about doing exotic cam shows? I've made a few suggestions to her about some stuff.
In our early days.
I actually made some suggestions to her because I'm not really enthusiastic about watching exotic camera shows. They don't really do anything for me, honestly. But I've watched a few things on YouTube that have found ways to slip through the cracks because YouTube doesn't allow that sort of thing. I've seen things that kind of slip through the cracks, and I kind of jokingly told her I knew how we could make some money.
And she said,
"Oh, here we go again."
Yeah, here we go again. He wouldn't be embarrassed to do them at all. He is not a modest person. Not that way. Yeah.
Is YouTube? I don't know. I have no idea.
They haven't sent out any notices that they're not. So
my AdSense hasn't changed in months. So
yeah,
kind of jokingly.
That's my husband.
Well, listen. Okay. And this isn't what I'm suggesting, but as an example, there's no nudity allowed on YouTube, and I completely understand that. I don't understand because I'm assuming it's still really popular, right?
What?
Those type of videos?
I guess. I don't. Why are you asking me?
I'm just saying. I'm assuming that they're. I don't watch them, but I'm assuming.
I don't either.
No, I know that, but I'm assuming they're still popular. I don't understand how YouTube couldn't work some kind of adult version and then make a lot of money doing that.
How
but
do you
anyway,
know YouTube's not linked to Pornhub?
I don't know. I don't even know how to. Okay, I don't know.
You don't even know how to what?
Get there. But
Google?
anyway, as I was saying, I've seen videos.
You can't get there through Google.
You can't get there.
Can't get there.
I've seen videos on YouTube where people have done breastfeeding videos, and that's how they expose their upper part. I've also seen videos where they do what's that? Medical procedures, but they do the waxing, and they show everything. I mean, everything.
I've never done that, and I never will. Not below the waist.
So there are plenty of loopholes, I'm sure, that you could find, and I've seen thumbnails of people that are barely dressed, and it's like some woman that's supposed to be talking about some topic, but she's wearing nothing but stockings and like Band-Aids. Like people really care what she's talking about. That's not the purpose of the video, right? The purpose of the video. I don't think anybody wants to see me wearing Band-Aids.
Baby, you sit around and talk about all the martial arts you want while you're wearing Band-Aids. We'll see what happens.
All right. So, who wants to see me wearing Band-Aids talking about martial arts?
Richard's new channel's going to be Band-Aid Martial Arts.
People are going to start poking their eyeballs out. Going to need the Band-Aids for all the blood coming out of their eyeballs. Yeah, you won't be laughing if you see that.
I have such a bad comment. It's so bad to get you pinged if I say it.
Time to unsubscribe. See, Angie ain't gonna watch that. Hey, yes, exactly. Drugs. He looked up
Self-waxing.
Self-wax. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I got into that, but yeah, I saw.
You got into it, or how you actually got into those videos?
How I got to the videos. But
oh man, when did you get into waxing? Because this is
no.
news to me.
He likes my videos, but she's drawing the line. But I was somewhere, and then I saw that waxing video, and to be totally honest, my curiosity got to me. I'm like, they can't show any kind of nakedness on YouTube, so how are they going to show this? So I was curious. I said, I'm going to find out. And then
should we have him doing a Dollar Tree haul wearing Band-Aids? You're talking about Dollar Tree survival stuff where you're wearing Band-Aids? Because Dollar Tree hauls are really big too.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
You can DIY making one of those campfire stoves while wearing Band-Aids.
Or I can pretend that I'm living out in the woods like a wild man and not wear anything. And yeah, there we go. I could wear a loincloth. Loincloth.
Go around scratching my junk for everybody.
That's right.
Like the natives.
That's right. Yeah.
Now I want to watch that movie.
Lake Placid. Oh my goodness. So how did we get on that topic?
Angelina says, I'm sure people would prefer a sock over a Band-Aid. They're about the same size.
Listen, I'll be honest. A Band-Aid would cover everything, so you ain't got to worry about anything.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, a Band-Aid would be just fine. Even one of those little ones. You know the little square ones they've got?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, that would be just fine.
Don't be mean.
That would cover everything.
Oh my goodness. Then we'll just go get a sheet of gauze. And never mind.
Like a loincloth or a toga? Oh, for you. But see, you could just say you're doing what do they call those?
She said she's seriously trying to laugh out loud and wake up the kids. Sorry, Angie.
You could do a self breast exam and show everybody how to do that, and you could expose. Seriously, I bet you could. If you said it was a self breast exam, you could expose everything, and then you could talk about doing what's those Brazilian.
See, if we want to keep it almost to the floor level, we'll have you do my breast exam.
There you go. See, there. She's figured it out. I'll do a self. It's like an autobiography versus a biography. Do what? I'm peeling. Oh, there you. Yes, the onion. Yeah. You don't.
Well, that's a conversation from a long time ago.
Yeah, you don't want me peeling the onions. That's
Dude,
right.
we used to live in the trailer the last time we talked about peeling the onions.
Yeah, because they have layers. It's not like cake. Even though
cake's
got layers. No, it's onion.
Parfaits.
Parfaits.
Parfaits have layers.
Everybody loves parfaits.
Because Band-Aid stuck.
Oh, your brain's gonna go blind if you just think about it.
How did your brain go blind? I don't know if they can see that face you just made at me. You said your brain goes blind.
I just imagine you imagine it in your head, and your brain goes blind from imagination.
I don't understand how because your brain doesn't.
Me running around with Band-Aids.
Honey, I don't have to imagine that. I've seen it.
Oh
like
man!
The night they did the EEGs on you, and you had those probes all over you. And
oh, that hurt.
We so should have videoed that. That would have been our 10,000 subscribers.
That might have been. That might have been.
Oh my god.
Oh. Wearing sign. There you go. Oh. So seriously, maybe not even off topic.
Oh no.
But seriously, I want to know for real how I can get people to watch more of my videos, because I legitimately have.
You just want more people to watch the video.
Yeah, because I have like 2,280 subscribers, but I only get like 30, 40 views on videos.
50 or 70 watches.
So
like, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is, honestly. So if anybody has any suggestions, I mean legitimate, real suggestions, yeah, I would really be interested in hearing everybody else's opinions on, the difference between the views and the subscriptions.
I knew someone was going to say something about the Band-Aid.
Yeah. All right, I tell you what. Now I have videos.
They will come.
They will come. I have videos that's already posted that'll be up all the way up until about this time next month. But I can almost guarantee you guys that there will be a video at some point with me and Band-Aids.
A DIY Band-Aid.
There you go. Oh man.
Super glue.
Super glue.
That burns. Remember when you did that on your eye?
Oh yeah. Yeah. When I was still fighting, I woke up the day of my fight, or was it the day?
It was the day before the fight.
The day before my fight, and I asked Michael to give me the phone. Well, he picked it up and threw it at me and hit me right in the eye, and split my eye wide open.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right there. There's still a scar right there.
The day before my fight, and I was afraid that the doctors were gonna not let me fight. So.
Sierra will send you some homemade Band-Aids, product placement.
There you go. There you go. So I used super glue to glue that together. Oh man, that burnt. That was.
Hurts. So again, I'm feeling the hurt.
The doctors kind of looked at it, but they never.
The medic before the fight looked at it.
They never said anything. They let me go in and fight, but as soon as the guy hit me in the face, he hit me right on that, and it split wide open. I still finished the fight and actually won that fight. So won both those fights, yeah. So and I got a belt to prove it. Yeah.
Right over there.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
What?
Got the belt to prove it. Hanging right over there.
It's more like.
I know. I changed one word.
Oh, you changed one word. Yeah.
Dude, you got to keep up with my movie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Still got the shovel.
Right over there.
He didn't say right over there.
Yes, he does. I got the shovel to prove it right there.
No, he didn't.
No, just got the shovel to prove it.
He said, yep. Yep. He said those guys were buried in unmarked graves out in
desert.
Out in
Somewhere.
Talingua, something or
Yeah,
whatever.
something.
And he goes,
Great, now I want to watch that.
He goes, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Still got the shovel."
Yep, there it is. That's what he said.
Still got the shovel. So anyway, yep.
That's a good movie.
That is a good
like
movie.
Marky Mark. That's a good movie.
It is a good movie. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that
you guys watch The Masked Singer? Does anybody else watch The
Does
Masked
anybody
Singer?
watch The Masked Singer? We love that show.
No spoilers. I don't know if everybody's gotten to watch last night's episode or not. But
I personally have no clue who most of those people are when they unmask.
Yeah, this year we don't have any.
I have no idea who these people are.
We knew who Gronk was, obviously, Gronkowski.
I think he was.
We knew
Sarah
Palin, and we knew, was it Celine? No, Dionne Warwick this year?
Was it?
Whoever the old lady was.
I don't remember.
The old singer they had on.
I don't remember.
We knew her.
But most of these people, I have no clue.
Yeah, we don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
And I desperately want Vanilla Ice to be on there so bad. Yeah, who do you guys think they should get to be on there?
There's a good question. There's a good question. Well, first of all, do you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you do, who would you like to see?
I would like to see Vanilla Ice on it. I would also like to see
who did I say I wanted to see on there?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Billy Ray Cyrus, I think, would be another good one to have on there. I also want to see Keanu Reeves on there. I think he would be hilarious. Yes, Keanu Reeves. Take my word for it. And, hold on, I just saw him in a movie the other night, and I'm like, dude, he's kind of a good singer. Who was that, though? Now I can't remember who it was.
I don't know.
I wonder if Bruce Campbell would be a good singer.
Oh, my God, that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
So, are you guys watching, like, any movies now that, you're most of the time on home isolation, whatever that's called?
We pulled out,
I pulled out
Burn Notice, and
I finished up season 5.
We're watching that. We watch Burn Notice about once every couple years.
About once a year.
We love that show. Firefly. Love Firefly.
Now, Firefly we'll watch 2 or 3 times a year.
Love Firefly. So.
Those are the 2 series that we watch the most.
I think so. Burn Notice and Firefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of those, Firefly, I think we
love Firefly.
Almost.
Everybody's leaving.
Firefly. I saw that.
Yeah.
Well, it's been over an hour.
So it has. It has.
I'm kind of getting hungry.
Okay, she's getting hungry. You gonna go make me a sandwich? Hey, woman.
What you gonna make me a sandwich?
Go make me a sandwich.
I don't know. I was thinking about getting some of those sausage patties and heating up my what is it called, English muffins, and making just some sausage.
Okay.
English muffins.
Okay.
Cheese.
All right. So, we are going to get off of here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Really appreciate it. We generally don't. Yeah. See, I'm getting hungry now. We don't. We haven't been really scheduling a regular live. Because
life's just been too unpredictable right now.
And I don't really think my life's that exciting anyway. So we will try to get back live as soon as we possibly can. And I would like to thank everybody for coming over here. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any suggestions of how I can get views up, so yeah.
Oh no.
You know what?
Nate just showed up and we're getting ready to leave. You'll have Nate, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Nate.
Hey, Nate, what's up? Yeah, we're just getting ready to kind of take off here. We was chatting with everybody, and then all of a sudden, we dropped 4 or 5 people, and we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, and Michelle's ready to eat, and you missed the Band-Aid thing, so if you're interested, probably be interesting if you go back and rewatch this and listen to the Band-Aid thing. If anybody's interested in sending me a pack of Band-Aids, it's only if you really want to see me use them. If you want to see me use the Band-Aids, feel free to send me it.
Well, I don't know where to send them, and I don't like giving my mom's address.
No, but like anybody's really going to want to see me Band-Aids doing that.
Hey, you never know.
Good Lord, woman, it drives me.
People love you. You never know.
Oh, I would poke my eyes out. So anyway, thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwards Bushcraft. Again, if you are interested in watching any of my martial art videos, please do so now because they will go unlisted here pretty soon, unless you decide you want to become an actual student, a distance. Don't even do that. A distance learning student. So I think don't. Please don't. Please don't. There's only two things that really get my goats.
You have goats?
I have goats.
Where'd you get goats?
I hide them. I keep them where I keep my Band-Aids. Two things that really anger me, for real. That's slapping. She can put. Oh, fuck. Dude.
It wasn't even wet no more. Wipe back them off.
Oh, you touched my ear. That drives me fucking nuts. When she slaps me, she can punch me all day long, and I'm happy with that. She can hit me in the freaking head with a baseball bat. Doesn't bother me. Slapping me drives me nuts. Pinching me.
I thought you said there's only two things.
3. Pick number 2, sire.
You said 2.
That's right. Number 2, sire.
2.
Yeah, the 2 things.
It's your fault. That's right.
Pinching and slapping and touching my ears. Stop. That seriously bugs the holy shit out of me. I would rather her grab my Band-Aid and pull it off.
Grab those hurt thingies they had on you that night.
And when I say Band-Aid, I mean where everybody wants me to put the Band-Aid. Just grab it and yank it off.
You like that too much. You said it.
Holy shit. I'd rather be stabbed in the heart with a spoon.
Oh gosh.
That's right. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'd rather her wax me than touch my ears like that. Everybody left, just missed it. So, oh man, I think we need to eat. Okay. Thank you guys for coming by.
Your voice just cracked. Thank you guys for coming.
Oh, are you sure you want to get off?
Yeah.
So am I.
Later, Gator.
Bye.
Bye.
Where did we end this? I can't. Okay, there it is.
Down in that big red square that says end.